Yo, yo, yo. This is the AMC chart. I just wanted to break down kind of what I was thinking as far as a potential bull trap scenario. I mean, a bear trap scenario that might be playing out on the chart right now, and why that could be possible. So the key thing that you want to look at here is the logarithmic bull trend that is here, and this is from the beginning of January, before the run up that you saw up to $20, and then a run down, and then we saw it get retested here before the run up in June, and then now we've actually tested it a couple times uh, down this way, um, in the retracement. So what I think could be going on here, and I was calling for downside today, but I thought that it would probably stop out at around the $50 level, which would be up here, because I was looking at the ascending wedge in a shorter term way, and probably on a shorter time frame as well. I believe I was looking at it, but I was looking at it like it was here. But in reality, there was this larger, right, ascending wedge that was forming here. And I think that I got caught a little off guard by this because I was as what would happen for a bull in an ascending wedge pattern. I kind of got caught off guard because I was paying attention to the price action going up. And then towards the end here, I started to notice that the price was rolling over. And I started, especially yesterday, I started to feel like, okay, we need some retracement, because we were on this, this yellow trend line here is much more. I mean, this is a very vertical trend line, especially compared to the long term bull trend. And so when you're operating off of this, and you're even getting some extension, as you can see here, for a couple days we were getting some extension off of this trend line. You really want to see the price pick up. You want to see people start to force themselves into the stock, and the price to go up pretty quick. And that's not what was happening. And that's why I had a sense that we would come back down and at least test this trend line, and then maybe the long term bull trend afterwards. And of course, what we did instead was we actually broke through because we were in this larger falling wedge that I didn't see and I wasn't paying attention to. Well, the reason that I think it's possible, and we even broke through this 4850 level, which had been um, a pretty key region of resistance. So definitely today was an emotional day. I know a lot of people were probably not feeling. A lot of bulls were probably not feeling very good today, um, especially if they're not paying attention to the technicals. But what I'll say is, because you have this falling wedge, which is, I mean, a rising wedge, I'm sorry, which is typically a bearish reversal pattern. So you would normally measure from the top to the bottom touch points, right? The target on this thing would is probably going to be in that $36 region. And so I think that bears, it's possible that bears can get a little ahead of themselves here, thinking and starting to target these lower areas and run into this bull trend and actually get trapped right here. And the thing about this is, if you measure from the candles, this bearish trend, right? If you use this trend, what can happen is we can bounce right off of this bull trend that's been really good support for us thus far. And this is the type of shakeup that happened today that can really cause bulls to come in and say, we're down on the hourly time frame now. That can really cause bulls to come in and say, hey, nah, we are not going below this bull trend. We're remaining in this bull trend. And really, I mean, you could see some consolidation like this. Ooh. Or you could really, I mean, legitimately, you could see bulls really just, oh, fuck me. You could really see, sorry about that. You really see bulls just take control of the price. You bounce right off of the bull trend and break this resistance, as we've already broken, by the way. And you could just see that immediate upside. And I mean, I think that there are enough long term holders of the stock, right? Believers in the stock, that could create this sort of environment where bears can finally feel like they're able to push the price down again and get some momentum and then have it taken away from them in this manner. This pattern, I'm telling you, bears are getting excited about this. People who are short are getting excited about this pattern. And a lot of times, especially after a big dump day like this, and you have this breakout, it can cause bears to get a little bit ahead of themselves, maybe over short. And then even if you see it dip down below here, and we could do, I mean, we could do a Fibonacci on it too and see, you know, I mean, one of the, oh shit, sorry. This is my first time doing this type of video. How did I not get a retracement on that? Oh, oops. I mean, you could see, yeah. So I mean, really, this would be an extreme scenario, but you could see. Wait, see, we're sitting right here on the 0.382 fib retracement. You could see it pull down to this point 0.5, and I mean, bears would be in a euphoric state, and you could see a really aggressive move to the upside, in my opinion. I mean, this is a good bear trap scenario. The bull trend is is much longer, has much more support built up for it. Yeah, so I think generally speaking, because the stock is trading in such a bullish channel, in such a bullish, emotional state, it has so much support. You could see, I mean, and we broke back into this ascending triangle, right? So this ascending triangle, if you make this straight line, make it bold, take this off for now. And now what we're doing, right? So that, I mean, obviously that ascending wedge still stands, but what we could be having here, I mean, really, you're still in the region of a retest of this area, right? Like this is not, um, this is a well traded area. There's a lot of support here. I mean, down to this 45, 46 region, right? You you could see, I'm telling you that this is the type of thing where it might act as just a retest of the triangle. And you just have this, whoa, and bears just get caught completely with their pants down and you start your next run up. It's completely plausible. I mean, I'm not saying, obviously, this isn't financial advice, it's not guaranteed. No play is. But I mean, if you look at the trend, right, this is this seems to be the more likely scenario to me, is that we continue to play off of this bull trend. So that's it. Yeah. So if you enjoyed the video, just do all the stuff that people tell you to do when you enjoy videos. And yeah, turn notifications on. I'll probably be doing some more updates on this more often. So turn your YouTube noties on if you like YouTube. And yeah, other than that, you guys take it easy. Good luck.